So sorry for that. Something came up. So let's continue from there.
देखो मेरा ऐसा मानना है कि गेमिंग अगर 8 घंटे कोई रोज कर रहा है और उसका उससे कोई फायदा नहीं आगे जाके तो वो अपना टाइम बर्बाद.
So he's saying that if you're not gonna achieve anything by gaming and you are playing 8 hours a day, then it's a time waste, bro. Then what's your input as a decision? That is a clear answer. No, obviously, like he has no benefit out of it. Then it is unhealthy for him. That is a definite answer. Then what are you putting an input as a person on that opinion? Then what is there to decide? Like you are giving the most ideal situation to deny that question. But the thing is, the question is asking a question, such a confusing question that it puts you on the spot. Like you have to think. Like it is saying, not if you are benefiting or not benefiting. Even if you're benefiting in general, is gaming 8 hours a day healthy? Bro, if you want to improve, if you are consistent in gaming, then I guess 1 to 2 hours is still okay. Because see, 20 in 24 hours, you are 8 hours at least you're gonna sleep. Then there is other things. Then you have life. Like once you make gaming as the main stuff, it's gonna get like a little bothersome, right? That's the thing. So like it's gonna take toll on your body. And so yeah, let's see.
कर रहा है. अच्छा 8 घंटा खेलना तेरे हिसाब से क्या है, हेल्दी है नहीं है भाई? अगर इससे जो कुछ भाई ही
So they are trying to push him to a decision because he's kind of unclear. So they are trying to push him to a decision that if they apply pressure, maybe his opinion or stand might break and he might come to their side. They are convincing, obviously. They are gonna convince their other person to their ideology. So their ideology looks stronger because obviously in this world numbers show the strength.
बात हुई तो बता. 8 घंटे हेल्दी क्या होगा? मेरे को कुछ बीमारी थोड़ी हो जाएगी 8 घंटे खेल लूंगा तो. है नहीं है ना तेरे हिसाब से?
So he's saying that, bro, I won't get any diseases from playing 8 hour a day. Not diseases, but you would be going a little far away from being healthy, because healthy by definition is being well-being of mind, body, and social relationships. So with that, your social relationships might cut off. Like even healthy people can cut off their social relationships for their something they're passionate about. Like researchers or writers, they also cut off their social relationship. Even an introvert, for their own comfort, they cut off their social relationship. That's not an unhealthy thing. But yeah, your well-being of your mind and body, yeah, that can be affected, and that is considered a healthy, you know marker of a healthy human being. So you are going away from that by overindulging in gaming, because there are multiple other things you can do. Like you should do multiple things in balance so that everything, like nothing becomes a thing that you depend on emotionally. When everything is in balance, then you get the fun of everything, but you are not stuck on anything. Like there is diversity, like you are not dependent on one thing. Also, you are not bored of one thing. Like, and you have many things to learn. That's the thing. So that's how it is. It is not monotonous. Okay. So let's see.
मेरे लिए नहीं है. तेरे लिए क्या हेल्दी? मेरे लिए नहीं है हेल्दी. तेरे लिए हेल्दी नहीं है. अगर मैं गेमर होता, मेरा प्राइमरी काम गेमिंग होता, तब तो मैं दिन के 15 घंटे भी खेलता. एग्जांपल्स आया, पर मैं अपने हिसाब से कह रहा हूँ ना. मैं अपने हिसाब से तो मैं इधर सही. तभी तो बोल रहा हूँ कि वो
So he's kind of giving his opinion. He's saying that it's my opinion, as I'm not like he's saying he's not a gamer. So he does not if he was a gamer, he would have played 15 hours a day. But he's not a gamer, so he won't. Like for personal growth, you still have to like do other stuff, even if you're a gamer. Like if someone is in a job, he doesn't do it for 8 hours a day. I guess he does, but gaming, I don't know, bro. Like I don't know. Like this depends. Like this 8 hours they are saying, that is outside of your professional stuff like practice and all, like they in that 8 hours, is the practice and professional stuff included, or they are taking the professional stuff out and only extra practice is 8 hours? If extra practice is 8 hours, then it's different kind of unhealthy. But if it's adding the professional game too, then yeah, it can be kind of healthy. Like, I mean, not healthy, but it's okay. Like, eating junk food in balance is good, but I can't say it healthy, because if you can avoid it, it's way better, right? So gaming is like that.
तो उसका वो सही है वो।
But technically we can't, because we are human beings, we are not ideal, some perfect creatures. So yeah, that's why.
सही है फिर टाइम के हिसाब से यहाँ पे। मैं भी अपने हिसाब से। अरे मेरे को गेमिंग करना होगा तो गेमर गेमर है ना? अब नहीं, WCG के बाद नहीं।
So he's cracking some jokes about some gaming event of his. So he's saying after that, I'm not a gamer. They are saying you are a gamer, because this guy behind is a gamer. And he's also gamer, but he sometimes referred himself as casual gamer. So, but he's a good gamer though. But yeah, casual gamers can be good gamers too. That's not a thing. But yeah, I'm not a good gamer and I'm a casual gamer. So I'm on a weird, like, on a weird side of the scale of gamers. I'm total noob, I guess. But yeah, that's a different thing. I don't think so. This is right time to sob. But yeah.
सही बात है, सही बात है।
Most veteran esports players are overrated.
So they are saying most veterans esports players are overrated. So the thing is, it's kind of debatable, because a veteran, they have worked so much, they deserve the respect. But is that but they played the peak, okay? So when they're playing, they should be respected till that. After that, respect should be there, but the opportunities should go who is working like right now, who is new, who is at the peak right now. So that brings competition to the game, like that brings improvement to the scene, because industry is welcoming young guns, like new people, and they are just improving the scene. Respect is a different thing, opportunities is a different thing. Overrated in what sense? That's important. Overrated in respect, no issues. Like, they are not overrated, they have done their job in a like tough spot. Like, the newer the industry is, it is much more complicated to win in that. So they have done in that tough spot. But the experience the industry is, things get smoother. But yeah, things get concentrated too, that's a thing too, but it gets smoother. So newer players are going to be more competitive because there is concentration. But yeah, things are smooth now. So the veterans should be respected because they have done things in a tough spot, but new players are bringing the heat in the game, so they should get the opportunities. Obviously, if you are not giving respect, that's a different thing, but you should at least give the opportunity. But not like new being biased, but be unbiased and judge both of them, like who is like better, you know, realistically, like, without bias, who is better. That's the thing.
Agree. नहीं भाई, मजाक है भाई। If they are veteran, बच्चे लोग जो खाने achievement दिखाएंगे।
Veteran for a reason.
Yeah.
Then I don't think they are overrated. उन्होंने उतनी मेहनत की है, उतना ही grind किया है to be at the top, and they deserve it, because I don't think gaming and esports में you can cheat or just hack your way up. You have to actually.
Whoa, you can't hack your way up for real? Every industry can be hacked your way up. Every industry. The people choose morals and hacking between that. But every industry is hackable. It depends on the person. Either a person can hack or choose not to hack, choose his morals, or he has to stick to morals because he can't do the shady stuff. It's totally depending on the person, but every system can be hacked. If a thing is there, it can be hacked. If it exists, it can hack. It can be hacked. Nothing is perfect, right?
put in the time and skill and सब कुछ.
I think it's high time नई generation को मौका मिलना चाहिए over उनके
Like there is luck factor also, but like everyone is putting the time and effort, but some are putting more, some are putting less. Still, they are going at the same level because some did hack it. So that's the thing. There are multiple ways to get on the top, bro. But the moral thing would be like whatever is being tested, be good at it. Like, in schools, let's say you are competing on academics, but everyone is not gonna like rely on their academic skills. Some are gonna find their way up, like using other stuff, you know, like good communications, using friends, using teachers, or you know, building connections. They are gonna do that because everyone won't play fair, and playing fair here would be relying on only academic capability because education or school arena tests your sole academic capability at its core. But obviously, people won't do that, right? Some even excel in sports and they go up, like in schools too. That is not exactly a hack, but yeah, that's another way of going ahead. And also, it doesn't like help that much in studies. It only helps in that particular sports arena. So yeah, it is not hacking your way up, but yeah, it kind of gives you a reservation in sports quota or something. That is kind of a tiny hack.
उनसे अपॉर्चुनिटी नहीं लेनी चाहिए जस्ट बिकॉज तुम वेटरन हो और तुम्हारे कॉन्टैक्ट्स हैं और तुम्हें सब जानते हैं.
He's kind of being a good guy. Means he's trying to become a he's trying to become a good guy here and saying that just because you are veteran and old, you just yeah, that's the thing. Like being experienced in a thing and being good at a thing is different. Like you can play things 10 hours a day and still be normal at it, right? Not exceptional at it. Like time is different than using that experience to good stuff, gaining even if you play 10 hours a day, still you might not gain experience because you are not grasping the things, studying the things, right? So they are totally different aspects of it. So he's saying just because you are more time in the industry, you can't hoard up opportunities from the young folks. So yeah, but that's not the thing. Like who is better, he would be selected in the nature. That's how nature works.
नए youngsters
And that's how industry gets nurtured, right? Becomes better.
को चांस मिलना चाहिए. अबे वंशज
Like they should be tested unbiased. Like who is better, they would enter the industry. Maybe also there are many aspects in gaming also, like entertaining gaming. Like they are not like pure doing gaming stuff, but still gaming is an entertainment thing. So they are not purely better at gaming, but they are good entertainers. That can be considered into judgment. And obviously pure gaming skill is obviously there because that is the core thing to be tested in gaming. So that would also entertain people and show some skills. So that's the thing. There are many aspects, okay, or they are bringing some unique stuff in gaming.
कर रहा है ब्रो तू हायरिंग की बात मैं अलग ही बात करता हूं भाई अब हायरिंग की बात कर रहा है मैं पागल हूं अरे ये भी
He's back to acting goofy. He's saying people are saying question is different, you are telling different things. He's saying yeah, I'm just different from the crowd. I like to stand out, haha, I'm crazy. So he's doing that.
तो सारे वेटरन थोड़ी ना बंदे होते हैं, थोड़े बहुत होते हैं जो गिना है इसने चीजें स्लॉट खाने वाले। अच्छा एक चीज बताओ, आपका अकॉर्डिंग श्राउड कैसा है? वेटरन अच्छा है, लेकिन अगर तुम उसके साथ के देखोगे, उसके इवन टीममेट्स अगर देखोगे, अगर किसी के इंटरव्यूज या डॉक्यूमेंट्री देखोगे,
He's actually giving example of a player who is not that great, but he is at the top. Yeah, because they are a good they might be good entertainer. They might be, you know, good with words. They might be good with even not even on social media. If they are not good entertainers, still they might be good entertainers in real life and building connections. So there are many ways to grow up in gaming industries which is not gaming related. Still, they would grow in that. The concern is, like, are they? It is not necessary to be great at gaming to grow up in a gaming industry, right? You can just do many a things. So veterans are not necessarily like, it is not necessary that they should be good to be veterans, like to be great to reach great heights, right?
सब बोलते कि भाई वो अच्छा प्लेयर नहीं था, कभी नहीं था, उसका करियर में कभी नहीं था। अगर तुम देखोगे वेटरन, उनका कहना ये है कि वो बस तुक्के से फेमस हो गया, स्ट्रीम हाईलाइट ज्यादा डालता था, कंटेंट ज्यादा बनाता।
So yeah, he's saying that he made more content, so he gone viral, and that's the thing. Like, if you are throwing more stones on a, on a, let's say, a frog in a pond, then there are more chances to hit the frog. Not because that you are skilled as an aiming, like you are skilled at aiming. If you are skilled at aiming, you would like hit the frog on one throw. But that's not the thing. You are playing on probability. You are playing on frequency. Because you have high frequency, you have thrown so many stones. There is just higher probability, higher chances, higher luck factor that one of the stones might hit the frog. So it's like that. If you daily upload content, then some of your titles, some of your new experiments, they might blow up because you have tried so many things. Something might blow up. Simple. You might get lucky because you are putting effort to throw more chances at it, right?
अगर आप बीजीएमआई में देखो, आप शुरू से हो, आप कह रहे हो कि जो आज बीजीएमआई के सबसे वेटरन प्लेयर जो फेमस है, और उस टाइम में और अच्छे प्लेयर, उस टाइम में और अच्छे प्लेयर नहीं था, आप ऐसे
Veteran means old and famous. Old is the amount of time you have played, and famous you can become by many ways. So does, like, objectively, does gaming solely decide both of these factors? Answer is no, because gaming solely doesn't decide these, because there can be many factors to reach these heights, like reach these achievements, even if you are not good at gaming. That's the thing.
तो नहीं कह सकते, राइट? अच्छे प्लेयर थे, उन्होंने कंटेंट नहीं बनाया, उन्हें कभी रीच नहीं मिली, समझ रहे हो? तो इधर आओ फिर, क्या हम नहीं कह?
Also, he's saying the right thing, that even if they are good gamers, they might not have made content, they might be not that entertaining, so they might have not reached those great heights on social media. Even, like, yeah, that's right, because an industry needs experience in that area. You can't bring other area experience in that, right? And win in it, right? Like many, professionals, when they go into social media, they do that stuff, but still you need social media experiences to grow on social media, because there are algorithms, there are upload timings, there are ways of building connections. So that stuff will only come with experience on social media. Being celebrity, being a great guy in one thing, that doesn't assure you that you can just become, just because you are popular, you can become great on social media. Like, that's not the logical way. Obviously there are exceptions, like some great stars, they just come up on social media and blow it up, but that's not how things work, right?
Do you still think it's
And also it becomes stagnant at a point, because growth is when you learn constantly, but when you use power from other source, it stops at a point. That's the thing.
majority. और like minority कुछ ऐसे लोग हैं
गेम का पता नहीं ना, ऐसा ही होता है, गेम ऐसा होता है,
हर गेम में ऐसा होता है।
नहीं यार, I don't think
So, bro, even so, she's saying that we are talking about majority. No, even in if one case is there, we have to see pattern. If that pattern is genuine, if it is backed by logic, then even if one case is there, then that's also a valid case, and that can also affect the decision. She's saying that, bro, if that is you are giving one example, are there any more example, bro? Even if there are, or there are not, but if it is backed by logic, then it is correct, because other games might be lucky to not have that conditions or situations to fall into that situation, right?
काश्मीर रुको क्या? श्राउड की बात करें ना, कोई भी नया गेम मार्केट के अंदर आता है और अगर तेरा खेलने का मन करा और तेरे को नहीं आता है, अगर श्राउड खेल रहा होगा, क्या तू देख के सीखना चाहेगा? नहीं सीखना चाहूंगा.
So he's saying that so he is so much deviated from the question. The question was about like veterans, about are they overrated or not. But he's saying old veteran player. If you want to play a game, would you like to play? If he plays a game, would you like to play it or not? But that is not the gaming thing. Overrated thing comes when you are respecting a person more than he is capable in gaming. But that is not the thing you are asking about. You are asking about his fame, which is out of gaming scene. So you are still proving that overrated thing. Like he is saying, bro, if he plays a game, but bro, that is about popularity and influence. Again, it's not gaming, it is entertaining part. He is veteran, he might have entertaining, but we are talking about only gaming metrics, right? So he's saying that would you play, but why would, if someone plays, then only you would play? If there is a game in the market, you feel it is good, then you play for your own. You play for your own, you experience it own, you learn for your own. But if your decision is influenced by someone, then you are just caged, bro. That's trouble.
मैं डॉम देख सकता हूँ, मैं मॉरिस देख सकता हूँ, मैं स्काउट ओपी देख सकता हूँ. नहीं देखा है तूने, झूठ बोल रहा है. ये भी ओवररेटेड लग रहा है मुझे यार. अपने टाइम में मैं तो अपने आप को गेम भी नहीं रहा, और तू स्काउट को भी नहीं देखता. अगर देखता होता तो जीत रहा होता.
So he's being humble. He's saying, I don't count myself as gamer, but yeah. But sometimes, like self-deprecation helps in argument. Like it just removes a barrier of shame, so that now you don't have a weakness. Like you have called out yourself, so others can't call you out. Like it reduces their score, because you are not being you are not standing on a pedestal that they can kick that pedestal and you would fall down. So like analogy, yay. So they are not, like, you are not creating a weakness. Like you are not creating a heart that can be pierced. You are like making your heart made of stone so that they can't pierce it. That's how self-deprecation is. It is just solidifying of the like facts and removing the emotions out, because you just killed your own emotions. Like you unalived your own emotions by saying, bro, I am only worst. So that's how it is. You just killed your own pride, so they can't hurt your pride now, because
मैं देखते रहता हूँ. क्या बोला यानी आप क्यों?
नहीं, I believe skill and reputation जो कमाया है वो तो है.
भाई मेहनत करिए.
But अभी overrated है वो कि नहीं?
मतलब वो लोग achievement से ही कमाने के.
So now she's saying that he would still be his reputation and skills would be there. Bro, reputations or skills are totally different thing. If even if reputations are there, skill might not be there, because he has not studied it properly. He's just grinding it. So overrating thing is about skill. Like he has the skill to back the fame or influence he has. That's the thing.
वो लोग क्या अभी भी गिना रहे हो?
Examples पता है ना? गिना तो वो तो हर किसी का time होता है ना. You can't
आपने 5 साल कुछ
He's saying that they are saying he said examples, and she's saying that examples you can give of all. No, you can give multiple examples of the right thing, but the thing that is not logical, you can't give examples, bro. Like, let's say, like charges repel and opposite charges attract. You can give multiple examples of that, but you can't give opposite examples of that, because that is a established logic, because that is a truth, because that is a observed pattern. Yeah, in chemistry there are exceptions, but yeah, in this there are less exceptions. So that is a fact. So you can't change a fact always.
कमाया फिर 15 साल गिनवाया तो फिर कैसे बढ़िया?
He's saying he did efforts some and they are crying more. So does that make them deserving of the respect they want? But still, even if they have spent 15 years and they still cry about 15 years, still, if the skills are not there, still it is overrated, right?
भाई यार इतने बात होती है ना? नहीं भाई, वेटरन्स के नाम लेता हूँ, तू बता ओवररेटेड है या नहीं? ऑल ऑफ माइस्टर
So he's
ओवररेटेड
just putting
है
him
अभी
on
अभी के टाइम पे तो ओवररेटेड ही है अभी तो
because he's using his fears, like maybe he's saying the names of gamers who might be connected to him, and he's saying just tell them overrated. So it is a win-win for him, because if he says yes, then he would lose his connections. If he would no, if you would say no to protect his connections and friends, then obviously he would lose the stand he has that veterans are overrated, right?
ना खेलता है वो. अच्छा मेरे को एक चीज बता, स्काउट अभी भी भले ही स्पोर्ट्स में ग्राइंड कर रहा है,
हाँ,
ठीक है,
मेरे से
कर
बोल.
रहा है,
हाँ.
बट जब उसका पीक था उसके बाद से वो वेटरन आएगा नहीं आएगा?
आएगा
आएगा तो क्या वो ओवररेटेड है?
नहीं
है तो फिर
एक मिनट जा
Now he's giving a good a gamer who is not like veteran, and he's saying, bro, but that is exception, bro. He's saying that he's a good gamer, bro. But the thing is, the question is that some are overrated. Then he's not in that some people, right? He's in other part of the people. But did they say that all are overrated? No. But he's saying, are they overrated? Are some veterans overrated? No. Then yes, veterans are overrated, but not all. There can be exceptions. The question didn't omit the existence of exceptions, but it asked that no veterans are veterans are overrated, and the opposite can be like no veterans are overrated. So actually, who are disagreeing, they are omitting the possibility of veterans being overrated. Actually, who are agreeing, they are not omitting the possibility. They are saying that veterans can be overrated, but yeah, they can be underrated, they can be normal too. So yeah, they are taking all
ये तो स्काउट के एक बात यहाँ पे सिर्फ स्काउट ओवररेटेड है स्काउट ओवररेटेड है
क्या मॉडल
एक्सेप्शन होता है और मैं स्काउट की बात कर रहा जो है एक बंदे का एग्जांपल थोड़ा एक जनरल की बात कर यहाँ पे स्काउट कोई भी गेम पकड़ ले उसमें चाहिए था अच्छा खेला ओवररेटेड पर उसके टाइम पे एजेंट आ रही सो या कोई भी एक स्पोर्ट्स गेम से मत जोड़ उसको एज ए गेमर समझ वेटरन कैसे बनेगा वेटरन उखाड़ा एक स्टीरियो
he's saying don't talk about one game, bro, but a veteran, an experienced, an expert becomes of one game. Like there can be like good, you can be good in multiple games, but he would be called generalist, not a specialist. Like, because he didn't focus on one thing to get mastery, he was better, but he was balanced in all of them, right? So he distributed that potential in all of them. Like, he was exceptional. Obviously, being a journalist has more benefits, like you can adapt and you are not stuck in one thing. Like, you can ride the wave whenever it changes. Also, you are wasting some of the time as specialist if there is no opportunity, but as a journalist you can grab every opportunity and you would waste less time. And also there is much more complementary skills you get, much more helping skills, better understanding of the all types of games, like all strategies that different games has to offer. So being a journalist is good, but that's not specialization. It is good being journalist, but that's not specialization. Specialization is done in one game. He gave all his potentials to one game, right?
सीधे दोनों हाथ यूं कर लिए हैं भाई इसका जवाब नहीं है कभी बोले सवाल नहीं बोला है कभी से मत कहो आई कांट फाइट देम
Pro players should retire by a certain age.
Pro players should retire at a certain age. Answer is yes, agree. Because there is a thing like who are smart pros in any sports, let's say boxing, let's say bodybuilding, they retire at a certain age. Because even in chess, because they don't want that their win streak should be broken, because they know their limits, and their lifelong respect would be reduced if they, like, you can play casually, but you have to retire from your thing because you can't give it all at certain age, because it demands something. Like, competitive arena demands, rage, competitive spirit, you know like you know physical peak to perform. And when you are kind of older, you have responsibilities, you have physical weakness. Gaming, eyesight gets bad, reflexes are bad, your rage is reduced, you are kind of in a stable mood, you are kind of in a settled mindset, right? So yeah. So even many players, they pro players retire at a certain age so that their respect doesn't go down, right? So that their respect doesn't go down at the right time. If they get out of the game, obviously, playing, like in casual games where there is no high stake, you can, like, it is correct to say that when you are playing more, keep trying, losing or winning doesn't matter. But when it is matter of win and loss, respect and power, then loss can be hurtful. It is a risk, because pro players have their reputations. If that is tarnished, then they won't get ad revenue, ad or brands, right? So they tend to retire at a right age so that they retire at peak. So that image of highly best players remain in people's heart, and that image is not tarnished. That reputation is not broken. If they lose a match, like they are not physically capable, but they push it and they lose a match, then their reputation is lowered a bit, and their ad revenue is reduced, like their value or their valuation is kind of reduced. Like, people won't see how many wins you have, but they would even count one loss in your life, right? So that's the thing. And most of them can't say, like, agree to this, because they also because gaming is a thing, like, you can keep on playing even if you don't have that, like, physical performance, peak performance, because still you can be an entertainer and all. But entertainer and all is not the question here. They are talking about gaming. But if, as a general point of view, you would think that, bro, like, if I say that, then people will judge me if I play even in old age. But that is casual gaming, not the peak performance competitive gaming. You won't have that competitive spirit, right, for gaming and giving it your all every time, when you have other things to give out in life, right? Responsibilities, struggles, stress, you can't give it all. You are kind of free when you are a little young. Also, your body is at peak, like your eyesight. Gaming needs crazy eyesight. That's not a joke, really. Like, you need crazy eyesight and great reflexes. With age, your eyesight reduces, your muscles become weak, your eye muscles, finger muscles, neurons, they become, obviously, senescent stage comes, your phase comes, your body tends to, like, disintegrate. so that a new life can come into earth and you vacate the earth.
Disagree,
At a certain
नहीं
age.
यार
So that resource can sustain a population.
Disagree इधर है?
ये agree इधर है,
ये agree वाला है, ये agree वाला है।
agree.
Disagree पे आया हूँ ना इसके लिए। मैं न्यूट्रल हूँ, तो मैं पहले बोलना चाहूंगा, ठीक है। देखो बहुत सारे लोग क्या होते हैं जो ई स्पोर्ट्स खेलते हैं, ठीक है, बहुत बार इसलिए नहीं छोड़ते क्योंकि सैलरी मिल रही है, इसलिए वो ई स्पोर्ट्स वगैरह नहीं छोड़ते कि उन्हें पैसे कमाने हैं। लेकिन बहुत सारे लोग, मैं अपने एग्जांपल की जगह अगर और भी एग्जांपल दूं, मेरे एज
He's saying that people tend to stick to gaming for money, but they are not passionate about it. Bro, but even if you're passionate, but if you are not physically capable, gaming is less physically demanding than other sports, but yeah, it is still physically demanding because it needs your mental strength and your eyesight, and even your brain can't strategize that much. Your brain would have delays when you are of certain age. That is 100%. Like there would be patience reduction, like in chess you retire at a certain age because your patience level would reduce, your body would ache sitting at one place. Even sedentary lifestyle is tough at certain ages, right? So that's not that easy.
भी, या फिर जो बोलते हैं कि बड़े एज वाले नहीं खेल सकते, आई थिंक वो सब अभी भी खेल रहे हैं। बहुत सारे लोग अपने आप को प्रूव कर रहे हैं। अगर मैं एक एक नाम
Bro, but should they retire at certain age? They have not said. So he's saying that many old like adult players are playing games, bro. Like they are still, like they are not old, but we are saying at a certain age. If we deny or disagree to this question, then we are saying they can play till they die, and that's not possible. Yeah, old adult people can play, who can, who have physical abilities, they can play. But if they don't have, at a certain age everyone loses physical capabilities. So at that certain age they should retire, they should never retire. Nah, bro, like that's not the
करने
thing.
जाऊं, अगर बीजीएमआई सीन में जहां से मैं हूं, वहां पर ऑलरेडी बहुत सारे ऐसे प्लेयर एग्जिस्ट करते हैं। लेकिन हाँ, वो गलत है जब तुम्हें पता है कि तुम्हारा कंप्लीटली तुम पैशनेट इनफ नहीं हो उस गेम के लिए अब, और तुम पूरा अब उसको। हेलो एवरीवन, वेलकम बैक टू अनदर वीडियो। आज हम लोग करने पूरा अब उसको।
Sorry for entering other video. So it's like doing a maths question. You got the question answer right, but you did the steps wrong. Yeah, you did the steps wrong, you lose a point on that, but you got the answer right. So, and maths can approach to be in many ways, so there is no wrong steps, but a step is demanded to learn something. So they would deduct a point for that, but they would also give the point for a right answer. That's how it is.
उसके लिए कंट्रीब्यूट नहीं कर सकते, अपना टाइम वगैरह दे नहीं सकते, बस तुम।
But yeah, if you just wrote learn the answer, and you make up steps, mug up the answer, and you make up steps randomly, then yeah, you would lose marks because they would catch it.
इधर इसलिए हो क्योंकि तुम्हें इधर से पैसे कमाने हैं और तुम कहीं और से कमा नहीं सकते, फिर वो गलत है।
Because that maths won't add up, that won't connect,
वो लोग पूरे गलत है। लेकिन जो लोग अभी पैशनेट इनफ है, जो टाइम दे रहे हैं, जो ग्राइंड कर रहे हैं, जो अभी भी अच्छा खेलते हैं,
Bro, yeah, like for efforts they should play, but that won't be like ideal esports, right? That won't be competitive if their capability is reduced. That would take toll on them. But yeah, efforts still matter. Yeah, you are right. But that won't be peak performance. That would be, they are not reaching their whole potential. They are putting efforts, they would do good, but is it peak? No.
उनके लिए तो भाई सही है, वो कर सकते हैं।
Is it not ideal to retire? I don't know.
I don't think there's a certain age. मतलब age का क्या लेना है? Crowley इतना बड़ा है, but he's still doing well, right?
Yeah, true that. Agree.
So I don't think there's a certain age.
न्यूट्रल में आना चाहिए ना, इसके लिए agree। तो न्यूट्रल में आना चाहिए ना।
नहीं तो disagree ना।
कर रहे हैं हम।
कोई age नहीं है। कोई age नहीं है।
तुम्हारी टीम में भाई, हम तुम्हारी टीम में देख रहे हैं, उधर देख, इधर देख, वो देखो।
I feel, I mean, see, by like if you get like older, then you have more responsibilities, and आप फिर उतना ज़्यादा time नहीं दे सकते game.
She's right that she's saying about responsibility, but more than responsibilities, physical problems would be more. Because gaming is not that healthy. It's still gonna take a toll on your body. Everything is. And in every other field also there is a retirement age, because you can't give that much. Yeah, you can put efforts, you can give something, but you can't give the peak performance of you have to the one like who is who wants your performance, what they want. You can't fulfill it that easily.
And like pro
But they're
scene
talking
में
about esports player ना, तो टाइम देना चाहिए, उसका जॉब है वो.
exactly, but after a certain age obviously like तुम्हारे reflexes भी slow होते हैं and then you have
A stable job, a job is a different, but gaming is a different. Gaming is a risky thing that you are doing for your passion. Job is a grind that you can do without passion, because it is a repetitive task, and you are getting a steady, stable income even. But here, if you stop one day, you are done. And here it is so much dependent on luck. Like also, you are just doing solely on passion. In at a certain age you just lose your passion. That's the thing. Like you have a mind that is finding to settle at a point, right? That's the thing. Like the amount of goofy you were in childhood, are you still now? Would you watch your cartoons which you were watching in childhood now? Would you jump enough what you were jumping in your childhood still now? Can you do that with that exact passion, with that exact emotions? No. Like you would say, bro, everything changes. Bro, everything changes, but here it is reducing. It is not increasing, or it is not any other thing, or it is not changing and still staying same. No, it is definitely decreasing, right? So that's the thing.
family and everything. So I don't think कि तुम इतना ज़्यादा time दे सकते हो to the games.
But gaming is becoming a conventional job like how the other jobs are. So now, if you have to give
No, still gaming needs sponsorships. And other things are independently also, even if apocalypse comes up, still you would need other jobs just for survival, just for their products. But this is not independently an job. This is when there are certain amount of people who are so rich, who can demand luxury, who can throw money, then you can survive on them. But independently, no production is going on. Like if one day apocalypse comes up, so gaming won't save anyone. Like machines would be needed, weapons would be needed, medicines would be needed, because then also injury can happen. But this would be a secondary thing. After everything is settled, then only they would find entertainment. Also, after for finding entertainment, they would want to experience the entertainment on own. After that, people try to grab secondary experience, that other person is playing and I want to watch it. But first wish would be that I want to play that game, I want to experience that thing, I want to learn that thing. Then after that, I can enjoy the other person doing it.
8 to 10 hours like a regular job, esports players should give that time, and then like no matter what their age is, they should give in the same grind if they are an esports player.
Also, you were saying about the age thing कि retire हो जाना चाहिए. I'll give one example. Faker.
Yeah.
अगर बंदे में potential है तो क्यों नहीं? कर रहा है किसी काम पे. मैं भी कुछ कह
But
सकता हूँ.
he's like very exception in this side. It's like individual.
You can't generalize or make rules on an exception. You have to make rules on patterns and logic, which is much more general in sense, right? They are just, but still they won't have that potential. They are just extremely best at the thing. That's why they are putting extreme efforts. That's why they are at top. But that doesn't mean if they have aged, so that doesn't mean their potential is reached. They might have more potential, but their physical limitations are stopping them. That can happen, but still they're pushing it because of their soul efforts. That can also happen.
Choice भी है उनका, I guess. But I would,
So main चीज है एज नहीं डिसाइड कर सकती कि आप रिटायरमेंट कब लोगे. आपके ऊपर है, आपने कितना पोटेंशियल है.
yeah.
So come, please come.
But that is a certain age, bro. But not that, yeah, it is about individual choices, but still it is age. They have to retirement at a particular age. It's not that they should never retire. Or maybe I'm understanding the question wrong. I don't know.
Maybe the deciding factor should be कि अगर आपके reflexes slow है, then you should stop.
मतलब
Then you should try.
Exactly.
वो वाला क्वेश्चन है कि इंडिविजुअल पे मैटर करता है. अभी कुछ लोग सच में 25 में बूढ़े हो जाते, गेम खेल नहीं पाते वो लोग.
राइट एपेक्स 32 है आज तक की लॉन्गेस्ट विनिंग स्ट्रीक है उसकी.
मतलब उसका
But he's saying that even 25 years people can't play games. But that's exception, bro. Because there might be diseases, there might be something or other. But it is not general logic that things would, physical capabilities would reduce at that age. It is not necessity that it is not 100% like sure thing. But at old age, muscles degenerate. That's a sure thing. That's true fact biology, right?
प्राइवेट के 30s में है.
जरूरी नहीं हर किसी को जाके शादी करनी एक सर्टेन एज पे, राइट? जो फैमिली रिस्पांसिबिलिटी कोई मैं हूँ, मैं मेंटेन कर
बट
पा
तुम
रहा हूँ,
लोग
मैं
को ऐसा
फैमिली
नहीं
को
लग रहा है
संभाल पा
तुम
रहा हूँ,
दोनों इंडियन कल्चर वाले प्रॉब्लम्स
नहीं,
लेके आ रहे हो?
बाहर
बाहर वो
नहीं.
लोग जॉब जैसे ही ट्रीट करते हो.
जॉब जैसे
उधर
treat
ये शादी करना है, गेम क्यों खेल रहा है?
Even if responsibilities are there or not, physical limitations would catch up if you are playing competitive. So they are saying that, bro, you are just bringing your marriage culture. So you are just being men of culture. So like you are just bringing up responsibilities. But if you are a gamer, you just throw off your responsibility. But even if you throw off your responsibility, still age comes with physical limitations that would catch up 100%.
ऐसा नहीं होता.
सही बोल रहा है.
ई-स्पोर्ट्स छोड़ो, अगर स्पोर्ट्स को भी देखें,
एपेक्स
ई-स्पोर्ट्स छोड़ो, अगर स्पोर्ट्स को भी देखें, विराट कोहली, ल्यूइस हैमिल्टन, ये लोग 40-40 साल के हो जाते हैं और तब भी करते हैं और जीतते.
Bro, he's saying that he's giving example of people that they are old and still playing, but they are not that old, the examples he's giving. And the other thing is they are exceptionals, they are way too better. Even but their potential is definitely reducing, but they are at the top because they were way beyond top. Now they are coming at top because their potential was way beyond top and there was no measure of that. But now they are potential reduced still, but they're top because their early potential measurement was beyond the top level. Now it reached the top level, so it came down actually. But their potential was so high that they, even if they don't play, they would still be at top. That's the thing. Like they're so better like that. It's like natural to them. So he's saying that level of cream player.
तो I don't think age is a like factor. इसको F1 लाना था. तो 40 प्लस है.
रील पे व्यूज उससे ज्यादा है.
And कुछ लोग तो 21 पे भी रिटायर हो जाते हैं.
तो अच्छा क्या लेना देना.
You can tell a person's true character by how they play a team-based game.
So the question wants to say that a person playing a team game, so that is true character or your real life is your true character. But the thing is, sometimes people feel that I can vent in games because that is a low stakes environment. Real life is a high stake environment. Sometimes people think that gaming is pressure and real life is not that big. Sometimes people think people rage in game because of the rage, but real life they are composed because like real life doesn't matter or sometimes matter them more, and gaming is sometimes more of a matter, and sometimes gaming is kind of a venting area where they are chill, so they can roast anyone, so they do ironically rage, or they are really raging because of the stress levels in game, or they are kind of chill because they know it is low stakes environment, or they are chill just to maintain image. So there are four possibilities in here, even at one side. So that's the thing. And we never know what is the true. Like the rage one is the true thing, or because they both are equally true, they are just your sides. Like someone is raging, they all are equal emotions. Someone is raging, someone is calm. Both of them depends on your day, depends on your problems. Like someone is ill, still they are coming at the gameplay. So obviously they would rage, even if it is not their gaming personality in general. It depends on your like how's your day going and every stuff.
Disagree.
ये agree है ना?
ये डिसएग्री किधर है?
Disagree इधर.
वो disagree उधर है?
हाँ.
I think
दिख तो सकते
नहीं, मतलब मैंने खुद पर्सनली बहुत लोगों के साथ ऐसे गेम्स खेले हैं वेयर दे रेज अ लॉट इन गेम एंड बहुत गाली गलौज देते हैं, बट देन इन रियल दे आर अ वेरी स्वीट पर्सन. तो वो गेम में इंटेंस जब घुस जाते हो ना, तब निकल जाता है कभी कभी गालियां, बट दैट डज नॉट डिफाइन
दिख रहा है ना फिर?
अब मैं
But yeah, it's not ideal. But yeah, people rage in game because it is high stress environment, or it's sometimes just low stakes. So people just vent their anger from real life to there and keep their calm in real life so that things don't ruin in real life, because real life for some people affects them more than games, because relations in real life can be uh, different, like very affecting. But in gaming, the friends, they are just temporary. They sometimes if they are in esports team, it's a different thing, but most of the gaming friends are just temporary, or we just make them friends for we have the freedom to leave them. That's the thing how it is. So we become friends for freedom so that we can leave them any day. So that's how it is, so that they are just venting when we need them, like that. And it is mutual on both sides mostly. So it is, I don't think so it is a wrong thing. It is just a type of bond which doesn't need security, rather it needs more freedom.
बताऊं क्या? इसका एग्जांपल मैं हूं.
गंदी गेम
इसका एग्जांपल मैं हूं. अगर तुमने मुझे कभी देखा होगा, आई डोंट थिंक जितने भी लोग हैं आज
So I guess today's live stream I should end here, because I think it's enough, right? So thanks for watching. Bye. Like